Safe and non-habit forming. Just one pill takes the uncertainty out of bedtime, giving you the sleep you need.
So I wake up ready to go.
Unisom Sleep Tabs. Fall asleep faster. Sleep longer.
Welcome back to the show, folks. Our last segment. Time has flown by. We're getting into the debate season. We've got 3 presidential debates and 1 vice presidential debate. I'm really, really excited to see all of them, certainly, but I'm really interested to see how badly Paul Ryan destroys the grinning oaf, Joe Biden. This guy's supposed to be an expert on foreign affairs. This guy's a failure. This guy's a big blowhard oaf. He's a liar. And that's all they can do right now. The entire convention was based on lies, half-truths, emotions. There wasn't anything substantive in the DNC whatsoever. And I always think about what kind of ads you would do, and certainly ones you stay away from. This last Sunday, I watched Meet the Failed Press, and they had Mitt on there, and he actually said something that I just cringed because it's very, very it's promiscuous, to say the least, and reckless, more so. He said he wants to keep some of Obamacare. Now, I don't know within the context and what he was talking about, is one thing, but you can't say that. And you see why. It's a sound bite. He's going to be branded with it. They've already got him wishy-washy. He's already talked about, him trying to back out of, a Romney care in Massachusetts. You've got to understand how you're looked at, what the culture is. What I would do is I'd go on the offensive with these people. I would beat these people just like Reagan did. Every single day beat Jimmy Carter. Every single day. Remember, there was many things that were wrong in America, but the one thing that was the highlight was the foreign affairs. What does an actor know about foreign affairs? What do you know about anything? You're a governor. What you're an actor, and a bad one at that. So he says, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive a nail right into the spine of Jimmy Carter and this leftist regime that he's in charge of that got people killed in that helicopter out in the desert and botched that rescue. And he beat him to a pulp. He beat him to a pulp. And he literally, a man, wrestled away from a little girl the control of the country. And Barry is neutered. He doesn't have anything except a promiscuous message, a lying message that has been guarded by the mainstream media. And all Mitt has to do is start to attack that and start to bombard it. And I'm going to tell you, a good portion of these people in the mainstream media are going to start to slow down a little bit when they realize, something, the message coming out of the GOP is pretty consistent. There's a good chance that Mitt Romney here could forge himself under the pressure and the necessity of the last 60 days of this debate season. He could turn himself into a president. He could actually turn himself into in the face of people who doubt him. He could turn these people around, and it could happen. I think there's a great chance of it happening. But he's got to get away from the grand old party, the GOP, in order to do that. I'm very optimistic in the face of everything, but we've got to hope that the Republicans get their heads out of their rear ends and start attacking this guy for what he really is. Now listen, we're going to take off here. Next week, I'm sure that Mike Horn will be back, and we'll have a lot of fun. We'll laugh it up. We'll see what happens to our favorite football teams, and we're going to see what happens in the Middle East and all of what is going on in American politics. So please join us. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.